Como, together with their head coach Fabregas, are the party poopers of the Serie A this season. They ended their 21-year absence from the top flight last season and finished at 10th place, which is very impressive to be honest. This season, things seem to be going very well for them, and out of the 10 games they have played, they've won 4, drawn 5, and lost 1, currently sitting at the 5th place in the league. Yeah, I know it's too early to make assumptions and judgment, but I'm going from what I'm seeing here, and it's kinda astonishing considering that 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, they were in the Serie B. Anyways, not to deviate from the topic, today we are going to delve deep into how Como have been building up their play, their general tactics, and a rather slight focus on their wonderkid Nico Paz, who has been making headlines for all the right reasons. I'm telling you, this kid is special. So, this clip is from the recent match against Verona where they won 3-1, and as you can see, they like building out from the back with a 4-2-3-1 formation. The two centre-backs normally go besides the keeper, with the two full-backs pushing wide. In the midfield, they also operate with a double pivot, sort of similar to Tottenham with the likes of Bentancur and Palhinha. One of the pivots, normally Da Cunha, who is their captain, drops deep and sort of picks the ball to progress it forward. If he's tightly marked, the other midfielders, either Peron or Kakere, will also occupy that role and progress the ball forward from out deep. But normally how it works is that one of the pivots drops deep while the other one remains forward. From then on, the field is now open and they can push towards the opponent's half to attack. I'll give you another example where they were playing against Juventus recently, and you can see the same similar pattern. Centre-backs besides the keeper, fullbacks pushing wide, and one of the midfield pivots, Da Cunha, dropping deep to collect the ball and progress it forward. This is how they build up from their defensive third. Now, things change a little bit when they get out of their defensive third and push on to the midfield third. This is where you're going to see the switches in player positions and how they get creative in trying to move to the opponent's box and create scoring chances. Still, we're in the same game against Verona, and here you can see them forming a 2-3-5 formation, or like a 3-5 diamond shape, the diamond being the back three. So at the back is the two center backs and one of the pivots dropping deep to collect the ball and pick out the passes. As you know, in a game many things happen and you have to adapt. If the midfielders are tightly marked, you will see one of the fullbacks dropping to create passing options, forming that back three again. One thing that you'll notice is that the fullback also come inside. In this case, you can see the left back Vale acting like a left central midfielder, connecting himself so that he can play off the winger and also making overlapping runs in behind the winger. The other fullback at this juncture will be among the forward 5 players. Normally, the wingers stay wide, and together with the other fullback, striker, the creative number 10 forward Nico Paz, they create the front 5. But you should also know that this Fabregas team is very dynamic. His philosophy is to kind of give players freedom in a sense whereby they're not tied to one area as long as they maintain their structure. You'll find a lot of the forward players rotating most of the times. Nico Paz likes dropping in deep to collect the ball and pass it forward. If he does this, one of the pivots will move to occupy the position. I think you're getting the hang of it now. We'll dwell a little bit on Nico Paz, and as you'll find out is that he's very crucial for this team. He is very creative with the ball and can kind of pick that decisive pass forward to unlock the defense. Yes, he does risk the ball a lot, and most of the times he loses it. But when it works, it's magic. Just take a look at his stats here. He sits at the 85th percentile in terms of his progressive passes, has a little shot power, and scores many goals from a distance. This is his shot mark, and you can see for yourself, he attempts a lot of the shots from a distance. His one-on-one skill versus defenders is top-notch, and he can easily shake them off. He has very good close control with the ball, and his aerial ability is also decent. We can't also forget about what he offers in terms of defensive contributions. His tackles, blocks, and interception numbers are decent, making at least 2 successful blocks and tackles per game. I can tell this is why Fabregas loves him a lot, starting all the 10 games for this season and only being substituted twice. He's only 20 years old, man. 20 years old. His playing style is similar to that of Odegaard, and I will go as far calling him an Odegaard reject. So, all in all, we can agree that Como is here to stay, and dare I say for a long, very long time. My prediction is that they will finish in the top 6 this season, and that's if they can keep their key players fit. That's all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what position you think Como will finish in the league this season. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and until next time, peace out.